Hello, and welcome back to yet another Sims 2 Legacy Edition. So unfortunately, as you can probably tell, my neighborhood has been kind of wiped out. I unfortunately had to go scorched earth on all the Sim 2 files and delete all my families. Of course, I've been playing The Sims for many years and have had many different computers to play it on. So restarting from scratch is not something I'm used to. It is not my first rodeo. I do have one sim I created earlier today, and then I stopped, and now we're back. So I guess we'll give her a house. So this is Ellie, and I was kind of going for the look of a very popular video game character, and I'm sure you know who that is, considering the name I just said. Anyway, we're gonna give Ellie a house. And I'm not gonna spend I'm not gonna spend too much time building a house for Ellie. I already don't like this house. You know what? I don't care. I honestly don't. This video isn't about the house. It's about our journey of rebuilding the Sims 2 neighborhood until I have to wipe it out again, which could be really this game. You never know. It could be, this thing could last another 20 years. It could be another 2 months before I have to completely go scorched earth again and lose whatever families are built from this one. Because I've already had to go scorched earth once since the Legacy Edition came out before. And then the version that you saw me playing was the second version of that, and now this is the third version, so I can't even tell you how many times I've had to restart sim games. Bathroom. I'll put a bathroom in the master bedroom. Why not? Why not? I wish Sims could have other Sims stay over, like spend the night. I guess they kind of can, but for some reason, I don't know what it is. But every time I play this game, fucking hey, go in there. The Sims get angry at me. They stop by, steal my newspaper or whatever. I don't invite them in or anything, and they're like, "You made me stay late, and now I want to go home and sleep." And they get angry at me. It's like, dude, you weren't invited here anyway. So what the hell? And I'll do this, and of course, I do remember how to cheat now. So. Thank God for that. Windows. Sometimes building the house is more fun than... No, it's not. I was going to say it's more fun than actually playing with the sim, but it's not. It is fun to build houses, and then it's like, okay, I'm over this. Like that worst house family I had, whoever the hell they were. I don't remember what their names were. But that house was... That took me about a day to build because I kept getting bored trying to build it, and I had to stop playing and go play something else for a while. I'm not gonna... Yeah. Every room gets the same type of wallpaper. This is such a... God damn it. Fucking focus. This is such a 90s wallpaper. Okay, this is really getting old. Stop doing that. God. I'm gonna throw some furniture in there and call it a day so she can... I don't want other Sims looking in the bathroom while she's in there. And they do need a door to get into the house. That might be somewhat helpful. Yeah, that's a decent house, I think. I mean, I don't know. What the hell do I know about building a house? I just had to wipe out the freaking neighborhood again. But unfortunately, the neighborhood was corrupted, and I did everything in my power to fix it. I uninstalled the game. I deleted that stupid Pleasant family that was causing problems, and they just kept getting worse and worse. And the game was actually, I don't know if you guys have had this problem, but the game actually was deleting them for me. So I would go into their house, try to get rid of them. They were T-posing, they were blue, flashing blue. And at first it was the daughter, and then the mom, and then the dad, and then... Every time I left and came back, one of the Sims that lived there was gone. And other houses I couldn't properly save. I couldn't It was like an infection, and I couldn't stop it. Alright, there's that. And I'll get you a nice, big, fat screen TV, flat. I'll push that back a little bit. This living room is a little too big, but whatever, I don't care. Here's some arcade games, not that you'll ever play them, but for the Sims that do come over, you may play my arcade games. You know what would be kind of cool, and I don't know if The Sims 4 did this. Maybe it has, who knows, I don't play The Sims 4. Would be if we had, like, our Sims could interact online together. Now, I'm not talking about Sims Online from the early 2000s, which I'm sure a lot of my viewers do remember The Sims Online. But, I mean, like, you could let you could, I don't know, somehow have, go online or something and have your Sims in my world. Of course, you probably wouldn't want them in my world because they'd probably get corrupted and destroyed. But, you know, like other people's worlds that aren't completely screwed up. And your Sims could interact with them and have relationships and all that. And that's kind of what Sims Online was trying to do. And I think that if they brought that idea back, because people like Sims Online, I think it could work now better than ever, better than it did in the early 2000s when they tried to do it. Chat rooms were really big back then and all that. But if you've never looked at gameplay of that, there's actually a lot of people who do make videos on The Sims Online. If you're interested in any of that, I would recommend checking it out. Just Sims Online 2025 or whatever year you want to look up. I'm sure somebody's still playing it. Fan run. I know EA shut down the official servers like 20 years ago, but fans have kept the servers going. Alright, so we'll get her a bathroom, a bed, some kitchen stuff, and I said I wasn't going to spend all that time on that house, and here I am spending time on this house. But for God's sakes, we all play The Sims, you know how it is. You get into a mood and you just start going at it. Fortunately, I'm not really in the mood. I have too many games I'm playing right now, as it is. I just started a couple new games, and I'm not really in the mood to sit down and play The Sims. So it could be a minute before I make any progress on rebuilding my little neighborhood, but whatever. It's so frustrating. And this is one thing I hate about The Sims 2 is I can't just have my freaking dishwasher sitting there. It has to be under a special type of counter, and that's one thing I wish they would have left in from The Sims 1, is that I don't need, and that doesn't even match, but whatever. Put a sink in. Oh, I can't do that either because of these fucking things. Yeah, I don't like these counters. They're more lifelike, but I don't know. I don't like them. I like the look of them, but I don't like how they are restrictive. Everything that I try to do with them is just, it doesn't work. Get rid of you, get rid of you. And maybe I can... Aren't these supposed to, like, join or something? Well, maybe if I had them at the right angle? I don't know. Hello? You gonna join? Because usually it makes a corner. Yeah, whatever. Well, that'll just be worthless. It'll just be there for looks. Not that I care, which I kind of do, but I'll fix it later. Food processor. I think that's what that is. I don't know. Microwave. And of course, we have to have a state-of-the-art burglar system. Even though I've never seen a burglar in this game. Oh, that's not a burglar system, but you know what I mean. Smoke alarm, burglar alarm. Knowing my luck, the time I don't put one in is when a friggin' burglar will show up. And take all my items. And as you can see, my sim is clearly strapped for cash. There's a bed, and here's a computer. We need a computer because that's... Luckily, they can get social up that way. So I got this massive bedroom and there's going to be, like, nothing in it. I was going to make a zombies video today, but I didn't, I don't know. I was debating which one I should do. And I obviously decided to make a Sims 2 video instead. And of course, we need a bathroom, because my sim will be miserable without one. There was actually a glitch, which I guess now that the sim is gone, the sim died with the glitch, in my old save where the sim couldn't use... Here's a hot tub. What? It's a... Oh my god. Let me put in a freaking hot tub. Dude, it can't... Who cares? Okay. Where my sim kept getting screwed up on the toilet. She couldn't use it. In fact, the whole bathroom was corrupt, which I guess, now that I think about it, was probably the beginning signs of the game getting corrupted, but that was months ago. When I was still actively playing this game. And there are other Sims living here. Luckily, hey, I got the Pleasant family back. Why would anyone want this? Stupid. Yeah, so the Pleasant family has returned. Aren't you thankful that that piece of crap family survived? The family I've never used. I need a bookcase. Do I need a bookcase? Yeah, I need a bookcase. We'll make her an intellectual. Put it in here because there's nothing in here. Giant ass bedroom. I really should have made this house like not even half this size. Okay, you need to use the restroom because every time we move into a house, every sim needs to use the restroom. What does she? What are her wants? Woohoo! Yeah, she was created probably an hour ago. I walked away, had dinner, came back, and she already wants to have sex. So that's nice. Can I say that on YouTube? Well, I just said it, so. Okay, you need to study cooking. Cookie. And then you could put out chips and dip after you study cooking. Alright, so we'll fast forward this part. And there's the newspaper, so we can get a job. I still can't get Sims 1 to run. Greetings, they call me Mr. Humble. Well, thank you for my computer, Mr. Humble. Hi, what is all this shit? I don't care. That's the best way to describe all of this. So, I don't know. I might have to go get a new computer. I probably will. The computer I have downstairs is really old. Although, I thought it bit the farm or went to the farm today, and it didn't. I thought I was working on it, and I thought, uh-oh, it's dead. And it kept on slugging, but I was like, oh no, my ancient computer that I haven't, that's 12 years out of date, that barely gets used, died. Now I have an excuse to get another computer. That's the computer that doesn't get used much. The computer that I'm recording on right now is state-of-the-art, but it can't fucking run a game from 1999, so explain that one. It used to run it. The Omen I had ran it until that broke. And that's when I had to get this Lebanon. Or Legion. It's a Legion. I don't know why I keep saying Lebanon. I think there's a pop-up that I'm not telling you to... I don't want to visit any of those houses. All my houses are gone. I'm still kind of angry about that. Fun, hunger, and social. Okay. So, chat with Melissa, because I have no other Sims in this neighborhood. I don't know. I guess it could be kind of a cool journey for you guys, because then you can kind of watch me rebuild the neighborhood until I have to wipe it again. Which maybe this time I won't have to wipe it, because I have a computer, another computer that is also now dead, because it was from 2006 in the closet, and it still has some sim saves from when I was like in 3rd grade, or 4th grade, or however old I was in 2006. 3rd or 4th grade, that I don't have the heart to get rid of them, because, what is this? Oh, I guess I double clicked. Because I got some friends on there that made Sims that are sadly no longer with us. And I don't really want to get rid of them. So, forever it shall sit in the closet until I can pull the hard drive out of it, and you want to move in with me, and then we can have a really bad house number 2. Okay, what is this? We're done with that. Your social's fine. Be rejected for woohoo. I always thought this looked like Hank. Have something stolen. That kind of looks like Hank's face to me. Damn it, Bubby. You done stole my credit card, boy. That's not Hank's voice. I can't do Hank's voice. But that was a King of the Hill episode, if you've seen King of the Hill, where Bobby steals his credit card. What? That card's never been used. I don't even know what voice that is. It's supposed to be Hank Hill, but if you watch King of the Hill, then you'll know what I'm talking about. So, I don't know. Maybe next time, maybe Ellie will get married. Maybe we can just start a new story with Ellie. Not that I've ever really had a story, but you know what? She never got a phone, did she? I never got her a phone. That's probably important in this game. Just remember that, because I want to call a maid. It's hard enough to keep my Sims alive. One of these days, I do plan to make another Sims 1 video. I just have to, either I'll have to get my old computer running again, or just bite the bullet and buy a new computer. Which seems like kind of a waste to have 2 basically brand new computers in my house, but whatever. And then I don't know, if I get a second computer, I'm not going to use it all that much, so if I build houses on it, then it could in theory last years. But I know there's people who have been playing The Sims for the last 20 years, and do I need a maid or I need a... let's do maid. Maid's cheaper. Who have been playing The Sims for the last 20 years and have like 300 generations worth of Sims or whatever that have, because they've been playing the game. That's all they've done for the last 20 years is, you know, play The Sims 2, and they have like 20 generations worth of Sims in one household, which would be pretty cool. I mean, 20 years in our world is like 400 years in theirs, I think. I don't really know how time works because, yeah, I mean, they only have like a month. They only live for like 2 months in their world. I think it's like, how long do they live in real life? Maybe, I don't know, 73 or 4 days tops if you're on full speed in real life time. So yeah, 20 years. Well, no, now it's more like 22 years because it's 2026. And if you have some suggestions on what I could do for Ellie's house, please let me know. Because obviously this was thrown together haphazardly just so I could make a Sims 2 video and we can start over again. Yep. It's 2:14 a.m. All our needs are met. Well, I guess we'll end the video there. Wait a minute. I don't want to exit. I want to go back to the neighborhood. Yes, I want to save. Alright, so if you liked the video, didn't like the video, please let me know down in the comments. If you liked... Oh, I didn't put a roof on that house. Yeah, whatever. If you... what was I going to say? Anyway, please leave a like or a comment or whatever you feel like doing. Do it, because any interaction with the channel helps it grow and helps people find these new amazing videos. Alright. Well, I will see you all next week or sometime in the future. Have a good rest of your weekend. Thank you. Bye.